my goodness. Oh, God. For those of you who are at his 50th, or no, I don't think none of these friends were.
They wouldn't remember it.
I have a whole
group of friends now.
You know, he was turning 50 10 years ago, and remember this?
Oh, no, you don't do this again.
Oh, well, it's an update. 10 years ago when he was turning 50, I said, here's what life is like when you hit 50. And we talked about everything and get your colonoscopy, and he did, by the way. But now, you're in your 60s, and it's a lot more of the same. Oh. So I'm going to update the medical condition of my, and now he's my patient too, which is even worse. So
all of a sudden I'm not feeling too good now.
You know what? There's so many HIPAA violations right now. So I'm gonna go like we did last time, head to toe, and let you know what's changed. So we start up here. Remember that alopecia?
Yeah.
So, but now there's a drug called Propecia, which we can give you, which really helps.
It does?
Yeah, and then you know we get remember the eyes, the senior eyes presbyocusis. So I got you some reading glasses.
All right.
And then
oh, hi Jimmy.
I can't even read this. And then the ears start losing the hearing. This is an audiologist. He does hearing aids. He's very good. He's right. And then the biggest last time, he didn't take off his shirt, but the gynecomastia, the man boobs. So, I actually ordered you a man's ear.
Yeah. I'm wearing one now.
Can't forget right here. I got you some Benefiber for the.
All right.
Coming here. Don't forget this right here. So
what is he pointing at?
Not much.
Because I've forgotten about it a long time ago. That's my wife.
So you see advertised now. There's Cialis once daily for people who have sex more than twice a week. Forget that. Andy, that's for you. Okay. You can have this. This is a gift for you. That's
ooh. The good stuff.
Wait a minute. I know we don't need that.
Excuse me. I got to take one now.
Yeah. This one lasts 36 hours, and if your erection lasts longer than 4 hours, women.
You know what? It might be. The time might be right sometime this year.
I'm going to tell you, 20 years of this, nobody's ever called me with an erection lasting more than 4 hours. They always say, all right, this is for your knees, little Celebrex.
For your heart. This is awesome.
This is Rapaflow. And this is a real drug, Rapaflow. It helps the flow. What else you got? Lipitor.
Jeff, you're way out of a checkup.
I know.
I just said $20.
And this will shrink your prostate, Avadar. So another 40 years.
Wait, I'm shrinking, I'm growing, I'm so confused.
I think you're growing.
Oh wait, and probably most importantly, you got to look good. So go to Nordstrom's. Here's Haley's card.
Hey guys, I got some Cialis. Come talk to me.
Sad but fabulous.
Okay, our next speaker is actually a professional speaker, so I'm going to stand in the back and try and distract her by going like this. Karen Reisman.
Well, I begin the same way that Ronnie began his, and saying it is great to be back at Maggiano's. And for all of you who have not been in Michael's life forever, this really was a very funny line that was said at Michael's first wedding at the rehearsal dinner. We all began, we were at some kind of, I don't know, we were at some not so exciting Holiday Inn in Memphis. It was great to be back at whatever place that was. So, but it is great to be back here. I have actually done a lot of Rotary Club speeches at this Maggiano's. But before I get started, let's do a round of applause for Marissa. Marissa. Marissa, the apple, I mean, you are so good at what you do. You're funny. I've seen you on YouTube. You're smart. You're beautiful. You're funny. And I have to tell you that the apple hasn't fallen too far from the tree, because both of your parents are that way. They're beautiful. They've got brains. They've got humor. Well, actually, that's your mom. Your mom, Annie Zimmerman Gallant, is the total package. You are the total package, and you get that from your mom.
They weren't.
I have to say, Michael, not so much. You're 50% of the package. You're not so beautiful. Well, okay, you're 75% of the package. You've got the humor, you've got the brains. And let's talk a little bit about Michael's sense of humor. I've been a friend of yours for many years, but there was one time when I really realized how hilarious Michael was, and I hope you won't take offense. It was at the rehearsal dinner of Maida and Albert when they were getting married. Don't kill me for doing this. Can I get permission? He gets up there. We have about 100 people there. Lots of course, lots of family of Maida and lots of family of Albert. And Michael gets up there to do the rehearsal dinner, and he begins by saying, "It's so great to be here on the sperm of the moment." They were pregnant already. And a lot of people didn't know it at that time.
Albert, he always fell from the best.
And then, going even further back, weren't you in the advertising business, and you once had Greyhound as a client, or Trailways?
Yeah.
And he often said that one of the slogans for Trailways that he wished he could have done was, "Take Trailways, you won't become a hostage in Lebanon." I mean, that was really, that's what one of the things he said. You've been funny. You've always made me laugh quite a bit, and you've helped me celebrate our birthdays and our celebrations a lot. So you've got the humor. You've also got the brains. Like Ronnie said, you've always landed on your feet. I think by the time you get to be age 60, we've all had a lot of obstacles in our lives, but you have always landed on your feet. You've always you've been successful in your businesses, and you're the patriarch in your family, and that is something that I know that is very important for all of the Gallants, that they look to you as their patriarch. So you've got the brains, but for me, I don't know if you know this, but I'm an Academy Award aficionado. And that's very important to me. So every year, I actually, Michael's my muse, and I get together with him, and we figure out who's going to win the Academy Award. So your brains show up there. So as I said, you're only 75% of the package. Your wife is 100% of the package. So I decided to give you a package. And you asked for no gifts, but I knew I would get you something that would really be special to you. So in here, I have to tell you, is coupons. That's what you're getting for your birthday.
I wouldn't expect anything else from you.
I know. We could go there together and figure out how much money that we have saved. But in all seriousness, Jimmy and I together wish you a very happy birthday. Jimmy's known you for many, many years, since what, 5th, 7th grade, since you're...
Back after Ronnie.
Since a long, long time, and I know I've known you for over 30 years, and you are a very important person in our lives, a dear friend in our lives, and we are honored and thrilled to celebrate your birthday, and here are those coupons for you.